What's up, what's up? It's El Tío out here again, bringing you guys another video. So last week we took out the Chancla on a test drive and got some wires messed up, caught on fire. So now we're checking it to see what all needs to be replaced and go from there. Gotta use a fire extinguisher. So now my headers are all covered in fire extinguisher crap. You guys can see right there. Pop's almost got the starter out. Once it's out, I can see the wires that burnt and go from there, replace them. But yeah, that's a little update for you guys. I'll have the Chancla back and running. It's all part of the game. I have to rewrap these wires also. They got a little toasted. The injector wires. But thank God they didn't burn down all the way. It's just a little, it just got a little hot. Alright, so here's the aftermath. So the wires to the knock sensor got completely toasted, so those are done for. I'm gonna replace this part. I've done it before, so it shouldn't be too difficult. The starter wires look okay. They need to be rewrapped. Yeah, they just need to be rewrapped. But the ones for the knock sensors are completely done for. So I gotta get a new pigtail and get those replaced. But other than that, looks like that's all. The oil dipstick looks a little toasted, but that one's fine. Yeah, that's it. It's just this wire right here that got fucked up. So like I said, I've replaced it before, so when it started acting up and not wanting to start, I kind of had a feeling it was that. So I'm gonna have to replace that and replace this line. This is the little Mickey Mouse that I made for it on the last video when I replaced the transmission. That was a issue I was having. I bought some braided lines and a 40K cooler. I didn't install it because some of the fittings weren't fitting. They weren't doing their thing, so I've been struggling to find the right fittings. Once I find the fittings, then I'll install the cooler and the lines, the steel braided lines. But for now, I gotta figure out what to do with this. I think just the hose that I bought was not the right type of hose for it, so I'm gonna have to find a solution for it for the meantime and go from there. Alright, I'll be back. I'll show you guys the after result. So heading out to AutoZone real quick to get that pigtail. We'll get it, we'll replace it, and show you guys how that was done. So stay tuned for that. In the meantime, let's listen to what this little system I installed in this thing has. Oh, and it's not a tablet, by the way. Although it looks like it.
pasa, algo la que se nota. Va saliendo el humo que ya andas tirar. Lo hago a mi modo, aunque tiren piedras.
All right, here's the sensor. Got me some JB Weld automotive fiber weld. Basically, it's a tape that hardens like steel. I'm going to be using that to cover the lines. I got some transmission line. Let's see how that goes. Looks like the same shit I had before, so I'm not too happy about that, but there it goes. Again, it's temporary. I'm gonna get the steel braided lines later. Alright, so a quick update on the wires that burnt. As you guys seen in the last video, the camshaft sensor or crankshaft sensor had melted, so I needed to replace that. Now that I got it replaced, I added some insulation to it, a little bit of a transmission line, and rewrapped all the wiring right there, as you can see, to the starter. I still got to work on fixing this and rerouting these lines so they're not touching the headers. But yeah, that's what I'm working on. We'll get it fixed, get it started, and then eventually I'm just going to replace these lines with the steel braided lines, so I'm not too worried about it for now. Alright then. So after many tries to try to get the crankshaft positioning sensor wired correctly, because my smart self decided to just snip all the wires at once. So word of advice, if you guys are trying to do this at home, make sure you wire each wire by wire, if that makes any sense. So if you cut a wire, splice it, and then go move on to the next. Anyways, that being said, the chancla is ready. She's all put back together. I got it washed a little bit. Got most of that fire extinguisher dust off, so it looks a little bit cleaner. And we're gonna try to start it for the first time since being put back together. Let's see how it goes. Now, don't judge me on the cleanliness of the interior. I still gotta detail it, but for now, let's hear it. All right, first start. It's being put back together. Let's see how it goes. All right. She's alive. There she is. Oh, and I connected the rest of the exhaust since the last time I was at DTP, it fell off. Half of the exhaust came off, so I went ahead and tightened that up, put it back together. Sounds a little bit quieter, so I think my neighbors like me a little bit more. But yeah, I still got to get a piece of glass for here. I'm thinking I might keep the canopy for a little bit, but that might be something that is coming off in the summertime. But for now, yeah, she's back. She sounds good. Leave you guys with that video. Thanks for watching. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and hit the follow button so you guys can get those notifications. I'll be posting up more DIY videos. If you guys are interested, comment what you guys want to see. There's always something new in this channel, whether it's burnouts, whether it's fixing something. It's going to be all automotive related, so